Hey yo, what's going on? Terry Jensen here, and I'm out at one of my favorite basketball courts. This is Western Oaks Park in East Reading, here just off of Western Oaks Drive, and this is one that we've documented for Let's Go Ball. I want to take a minute just to talk about Let's Go Ball and what we're working on here. You know, we wanted to add something to the community. We wanted to make sure that we could find and locate all of the basketball courts in Reading so people can go out and play the game. You know, I love the game. My family loves the game. I mean, we eat, breathe, sleep it, and it's everything basketball. It truly is ball is life. And so we said, wait a minute, you know, what can we do to help people get out and play basketball more? And that goes from little kids to adults to anybody in between. And so we set out to identify every single basketball court in our city. That's where we're starting with. And, you know, I know where most of the courts are. I've played on most of them, you know, since I was, you know, probably 15 years old in high school, and we were always 15, 16, we'd be driving around playing basketball. And I would just, you know, I mean, I could find them anywhere. And so we kind of had a bet on how many courts that we knew. You know, my wife and my two sons, Danny and Tommy, we sat down and we made our list. Believe it or not, we came up with about 25. Okay, we thought we had a pretty good list. So as I did some deep dive research, and again, this is the whole point of Let's Go Ball, it took a ton of research to find the other basketball courts. We had to look on social media, do some very detailed Google searches because they just were not available. We had to ask friends, and guess how many we came up with? 60. We are almost at 60 basketball courts right now. Which is awesome. It was a stunning number for us. I was so excited about that because, you know, out of those 60, about 40 of those are accessible at all times. I mean, city parks, you know, sometimes schools, churches. These are all places we can get out and play basketball anytime we want. And you can take your family out, you know, and have a little gathering out in the park, or take them, the small kids can play on the swing sets and some of these other areas. And so we're almost to the point of 60 basketball courts. And what we did was, that's a little bit different than what you'd expect, is we documented it from people who are crazy about the game of basketball. We literally went in and looked at every feature and attribute, okay? So take, for instance, Western Oaks Park right here. This is a half court. It's got a half moon backboard, a reinforced steel rim, chain net. It's got markings on the court, a key and out of bounds lines, things like that. We took every bit of that into account when we listed it on our website, and we did that for all the basketball courts on our website, okay? So you can plan your game. When you're gonna hook up with some buddies and you're gonna bring them out, you're gonna get a game of 2-on-2, 3-on-3, maybe 5-on-5 on the full court. With Let's Go Ball, you can figure out how and where and when you wanna go play and find the right court to do it, okay? That's only phase one. We're just getting started right now. In the next phase, phase 2, phase 3, we are going to introduce a mobile app, and then of course we're going to introduce a complete social interactivity where we will have video highlights and challenges for each one of these courts. So if you want to go to this court right here and pull out a windmill dunk, you might win a challenge on letsgoball.net and on our mobile app, and you can submit that video. It'll be in our highlight reel. We have challenges. We're going to have some great sponsors on board. We're working with some local companies that want to get involved, and we're really excited about that as well. And so, you know, bottom line is, I just wanted to tell you, Let's Go Ball is going to be a fun, great community feature. Again, we're launching it in Redding, California, and we're going to take it farther than that. We want to go clear across the country, but we know that we need to start on a local level, get our product perfect, and get the feedback from the community, get the feedback from our fans and our detractors and our competition and whoever else. And we want to see what you like, what you don't like, what you need, what you think would make it better. And we are open to that feedback, and we'll continue to develop and deliver a better product for you. Okay, so for more information, you want to check it out. It's letsgoball.net. You can search it on Google, and you'll see many of the courts that we have already surveyed and already onboarded. We're onboarding more and more every single day, and from there you can pass through, find a basic court. If you know of a court, or if you want to give us a hand, if you know something we don't, please drop us a line and let us know. We'd really appreciate it. All right, remember, let's go ball.